Hi everyone, welcome to Shwasa. My name is Veena and I'm your instructor today. Shwasa brings you world-class yoga with amazing teachers to the comfort of your living room. You can practice with us from anywhere at any time, choosing your own schedule and going at your own pace. So today we're doing a 20-minute power yoga session for weight loss. Power yoga is a dynamic practice with a lot of cardiovascular elements such as jumps and strength-based planks, plank holds, etc. for you to build strength, stamina, and as well lose weight in the process. So let's get started. Starting the session with a quick warm-up routine. Place your feet slightly wider than the hips. Both hands up, inhale, reaching up, exhale, drop everything down, bend your knees, inhale up, reach, gather, collect, exhale, throw, drop, inhale, exhale, inhale. You can exhale out through the mouth if you want to, exhale, inhale, exhale, 2 more, inhale, exhale, 1 more, inhale and exhale. Lifting up, bringing your arms down, feet slightly wider now, both arms to the side. Let's reach to both right and left. Imagine something is there and you want to grab it. So right, left, right, arms in line with the shoulders, left, reach right, left, right, left, 4 more, right, left, reach, reach, last 2, reach, reach and center. Relax, bring your feet together, quickly on the spot, just a few hops, shoulders relaxed, allow the arms to just flail about. 10, 9, 8, 7. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and shake the legs out. Relax the arms. Okay. Starting with a quick sun salutation, the Ashtanga Surya Namaskar. We're going to be doing a variation of it. So join me. Anytime that you feel too tired, feel free to pause, take a moment, rest, and then resume. Starting at the top of your mat, inhale, lifting both arms up. Exhale, bend your knees to place your palms or your fingertips down. From here, step back with the right, step back with the left. You're in a plank. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down. From here, you can drop chest in between your palms. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Lie down completely on your stomach. Quick cobra stretch, squeezing the glutes, keeping the chest nice and open, shoulders broad, squeezing the armpits and the elbows towards your body. Exhale. Coming back to plank, so you can push back to a downward facing dog. Since this is the first downward facing dog that we are doing today, use this to warm up the back of your legs, stepping on the spot to stretch the calves, and the hamstrings. All right, from here, right leg comes outside your right palm. Lifting the head, looking up, exhale, step back. Left leg outside the palm. Drop the pelvis low. Exhale, back. Right, back. Left, inhale. Exhale. 3, back, left, back, 4, exhale, 4 on the left, back, 5, we're doing it 8 times totally, back, left, back, make sure you're enjoying yourself, 6, exhale, left, back, 7, exhale, stay with me, we're going to give those wrists a nice stretch any second now, right, back, last one to the left, left, exhale, step back, drop your knees down, sit back in child's pose, take a moment, catch your breath, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming up. Let's give the shoulders and the wrists a nice stretch. So starting with the shoulders, shoulders rolling back, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm across the chest, pull the arm towards you, keep the shoulder relaxed, don't hike the shoulder up. Imagine the palm is pushing against a wall and change. Left arm across the chest, use your right arm to pull the left arm close to you. Remember the shoulder stays low. Sending the shoulder away from the ear. Imagine you're pushing a wall. So the wrist is activated, don't allow it to flop down. And relax. Right arm over. Place the palm on your back. Use your left hand to push it down. Get a nice stretch for the tricep, shoulders, as well as a little bit of the chest and the upper back. Relax. Change. Placing the left palm on the back, use your right arm to send it a bit lower down. And relax. All right. Just a few quick circles with the head. Before we continue, other way around. All right. Push. Imagine you're throwing something. Pull. Imagine you're grabbing something. Let's do that again. Push. Throw away. Just shake the wrists out. We're going to be on the arms quite a bit today. Pull. And shake it out. Okay. Coming back onto the palms. Let's go into a downward facing dog right now. Are you ready to do a few jumping movements? Okay, so if that's too much for you, you can step through the entire 8 counts. If you're comfortable to jump, we can do that as well. So let's just mark it once. So bringing the right leg outside the right palm, whatever we did now, but we're also going to let the left leg join us in the front. So here you go. Step back, right, left. Let's do the same thing again, starting with the left, left, right, step back, left, right. All right. So those who want to jump, you're going to jump with both feet outside the palms, landing as softly as possible back. If you want to step, you can do it changing the leg each time. So right, left, step back, left, right. All right, so 8 counts of this. Go at your own pace, but if you want to challenge yourself, you can do that as well. And let's go. 1, out, back. As softly as you can. 2, back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep breathing. 7. Last one. 8. Shake the legs out. March those heels. Take a moment to catch your breath in downward dog. And drop your knees. Sit back in Balasana. Hold your heels. Place your forehead down. 5 deep breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Let's take a moment here. Just stretch out the wrists. So pulling the palm towards you, fingers facing down, gentle pressure using your second arm, sending the fingers and change. Fingers towards you. Use your left hand to pull the palm closer towards you, sending the fingers on the top. Pull. Keep the arm straight so you're getting a nice stretch through the forearm. And relax. Alright, so coming back to elbow plank this time. We're back onto the arms again. That's why it's important to keep taking a break and relax the shoulders and the arms. So you're in your elbow plank, hold. 10, 9, squeeze the glutes. 8, squeeze your abdominal muscles. 7, 6, stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, drop the knees down. Take a moment, child's pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to be coming back to the elbow plank again, but this time slightly elevating the elbow plank game by going into a dolphin pose. So you're on the elbows, coming into a plank from here. Start to lift the pelvis up and walk your feet in as much as you can. If you can push your heels down, you can do that. If you can't, it's fine. Stay on the toes. You can even bend your knees a little bit. Customize the practice according to what your body feels comfortable enough to do. All right, stay here. From here, we're going to try some leg lifts. Stay with me, starting with the right leg. Up, down. Left leg, up, down. 2, right, down. Left, down. Even though I'm on my elbows and I can feel a lot of weight on the shoulders, allow the resistance to push you away from the floor so you're not collapsing onto the shoulders and onto the elbows. Right, down. Left, down. 2 more times, each side. Right, down. Left, down. Last time. Right, down. left, down and stepping back slightly. Drop your knees. Take a moment, hold your heels if you want to, or keep them engaged in the extended in the front. Stay, relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up, take a moment. You can catch your breath while you sit in Vajrasana. All right, let's continue. Slightly easier. You're giving your arms a break. So lie down on your back. We're going to use the muscles of the abdomen now to do some leg raises, and we're also going to try to add dynamic movements of Halasana into Paschimottanasana. So let's start with leg raises. Both legs going up together. Knees as straight as possible. You can even interlock your fingers, place it behind your head, bring it down. Don't let your feet touch the floor. Keep them 10 degrees or 20 degrees off the floor. 2, 3. If you want to challenge yourself slightly, you can lift the neck up, lift the head up, and stay here. 4, 5. Use control rather than momentum to get through the repetitions. 6, 7. As slowly as possible, both while you're lifting the legs up and bringing it down. Exercise control. 8. I lost count, so we're doing a few extra ones probably. 9 and 10. All right, relax. Give yourself a good old stretch. Interlock your fingers, stretch, push your toes towards the floor, and relax. Stay with me while we continue to do a few more in the same position. So now we're going to go into a Halasana. So use your hands if you want to lift the legs up, drop your toes behind. Try to keep your neck and head steady. Avoid shifting too much in this position. Now continue to support yourself with your palms on your lower back, or you can put your place your palms down. That's up to you. Engage your core muscles as you control the legs. Bring it all the way down without letting your feet touch the floor. 2. Don't let your feet touch the floor when you're bringing it down. 3. Lift. Toes touch the floor behind you. Bringing it down with control. Now toes and heels don't touch the floor. 5. 3 more. 6. 2 more. 7. Keep breathing. Last one. 8. Hold it. And release slowly. Extend your arms overhead. From here, let's do a few forward folds, seated forward folds. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lie down. 2, lengthen the back, don't round your back. 3, 4. It's always important to be guided by a teacher, so the teacher can check your alignment and ensure that you're doing things right and not injuring yourself. 5, we have live classes 24/7 with world-class instructors. Listen to what I'm saying so you're not aware of how many counts we're doing. Probably do a few extra, throw in a few extra there. 8, 'Let's do a few more. 9, last one. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hold your seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Let's stay here for 5 to 8 breaths. As you get more comfortable in the posture in the asana, see if you can reach ahead, deepen the stretch. You can keep the toes pointed or flexed, that's your call. And inhale, coming up slowly, back straight. Exhale. Relax. Okay, lie down, hug one knee at a time, right knee to the chest, nose towards the knee, get the left leg slightly off the floor and change, keeping the head off the floor, upper back off the floor, change, change. Switch. Switch. Only legs are moving. Everything else remains as steady as possible. Switch. Switch. Last 2. Switch. Last 1. Switch. And relax. Hug both knees. Let's give that lower back a nice massage on the mat. So gently rocking side to side. Massaging the lower back. And dropping both knees to the right side. Twist, look in the opposite direction. You did good. Thank yourself for pushing through the session. And switch. Get a nice twist for the spine. Allow the body to relax. Breathe through the stretches. Don't hold your breath during any asana. One more time. Drop the knees. This time, if you want to extend the feet, extend the legs and hold your feet if possible. You can do that or stay with the knees bent. Try to flatten the shoulders down towards the floor. Fold the knees, bring it over. You can straighten the legs out and see if you can hold your toes. Flatten out the shoulders, look in the opposite direction. And slowly release. Coming back to center, hug your knees, give them a nice big stretch one last time, tucking the head in between. And slowly release. You can close your eyes, lie down in Shavasana, corpse pose. Allow the ankles to fall, drop away to the sides, armpits room to breathe. Head as relaxed as possible. Sink into your yoga mat. Thank you so much for joining me in today's session. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Log into Shwasa and experience world-class teaching with authentic yoga teachers from all over the world. I'll see you soon. Thank you.